All right, guys, real quick, I want to cover commissions. Okay, so different places in POL where you can go to look at things because when you first start getting paid, you're going to just do basic math on a calculator and you're going to say, I got paid, or it was $1,000 premium and I'm a 50% contract. I should have made 500 bucks, but I only got paid 321 and some pennies. And you're going to be confused as hell and it's not going to work and you're going to be frustrated. So I want to preclude that. All right. So the first thing you're ever going to want to do is go to POL. Okay, so POL and go to POL home and go to compensation. Okay, come down to product commissions right here. And then any way you can possibly get paid is going to be laid out right here for you. Okay, and so we're going to talk about life insurance. So click life insurance. Don't worry about the forms. You're going to come down here to compensation tables, your US, and the top one right here. Okay. So you don't need the notes, just the top one. This is all you need. Get info, and it's going to take you to another page. This page breaks down the different pay scale bands. Now, this is not banding level as in, right, 150,000, 250,000. Those are represented here, right? Because every time you're in a pay band, right, you're also in a banding level or like in between. Okay. So for example, the thing that sort of initiated all this was we had a client who was like 22, 23, and his policy was 100 grand. Okay, so 22 to 23, doesn't matter what level the policy is, you're getting paid at a C band. Okay, now it's not just you, right? Because you're a district, the different A or C or whatever, right? That it affects everybody. So I'm a regional vice president. I'm at a 26. I'm a fully bonusing regional vice president. So my normal commission is 110%. If I went and wrote the same policy, I would have gotten paid at a 90% comp. Okay. 50% of the district contract level as an A band, right? You're getting paid with a 43.75%. Don't ask me why, guys, but the real answer is it amounts to like actuarial table rates, all sorts of stuff. Okay. But this is what happens. Now, that same pay scale, right? You can't just use the actual dollar per dollar premium times 12 for the month, right? There's that amount minus 60 bucks. And that's what we call the ACP, annual commissionable premium. All right. So for this example, I'm actually going to go and use uh, Serena's most recent check, right? Because that's the one that initiated this. And it happens almost every single time that somebody gets paid the very first time. Okay. So when it comes time to all apps, right? My PLL all apps, this is where we're gonna start figuring out. So if you got paid, okay, so we're gonna go look and see exactly what Serena saw. Right. So LGM 7R, okay, and we're gonna click cash. Boom. All right. So what did Serena get paid? She got paid last night and she got paid 111.58. Okay, well, cool. Right? She got paid first paycheck. Now let's go look at recap of advanced statements and figure that out as well. Okay, so same thing. And then once this comes here, so LGM7R and go. All right, so boom. So she got paid last night. Okay, same exact dollar amount. And then let's see the breakdown. So you click view. And then here, if it was a personal sale that you got paid on, it'll be here. If you got paid on an override, it'll be here. Generational override is if you're an RVP with RVPs, right? So your overrides go like to infinity and beyond. All right. But here's the breakdown, right? So you click view all detail. And then when you come down here, you can see the client, advance, right? When did it cycle? How much did you get paid? And then over here, you get to see the chart that we just showed you in the beginning. Okay. Serena was 100% of the case. She did it all herself, even though Haley was with her, right? Everybody's advanced at a 75% rate. Her commission, 43.75. The annualized commissionable premium was 340.08. Now, to show you what I'm talking about in terms of premium versus annualized commissionable premium, right? Life, the policy that Serena wrote last night, the annual premium on it was 405.12. Okay. The annual commissionable premium on that policy, 340.08. It's roughly 60 bucks. Okay. $65 or whatever annual policy fee. We don't charge the client that. Technically, we don't even charge you that. It just comes off the top. Because whether it's a $100 a month policy, 1200 AP, or a $10, well, $15 a month policy, that policy fee is coming off of your commissionable premium. You with me on that? So that's how we make sure that the client doesn't get charged that, right? But we also are it's recovering essentially like an administrative fee, right? That stuff doesn't pay to print itself and send it off. You get the point. But if you're ever wondering what thought you were going to get paid, but you didn't, and whatever, that's how you go look it up. Okay. So recap of advanced statements, daily blast. Daily blast at night, 10:05, 10:15 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Thursday. Friday, don't even bother, right? It's not going to cycle till like 2 in the morning. That's going to show you what you got paid. Recap of advanced statements in the morning, right? Around 6 a.m. You can go look at that guy. That's where you'll be able to see the exact breakdown of everything that you got paid. Okay. This is just for life insurance. Just for life insurance. Okay. But that's where you can see that. Don't stress, right? Don't freak out. It's all there. I promise you, the maths, everything checks out. You just got to understand the math behind the math. Okay. All right. If you have questions, text me, right? Watch the video a couple of times, play with it, go through some things yourself, figure that out. But that's how the pay scales of everything work. All right. See you guys.